Hello, everybody. So, I'm here with some tips for women that are menopausal, and we're going through this fasting period, whether it's Ramadan or Lent. When you're over 40 and you're fasting, whether it's Ramadan, Lent, or even intermittently, you know, really, this message is for you or for anybody else that you know that's in that age group. Because many of us finish fasting season a whole lot lighter. We've lost weight, we are lighter, but we're not stronger. I don't know if you understand what I mean. We've lost weight, but we're not stronger. Our clothes may feel looser, but that stubborn belly fat is still there, and we're no longer strong. We can actually feel in our bodies that we've lost muscle tone. Many of us don't understand why. Okay. This is the truth that many people don't know or many people won't tell you. After 40, fasting is different. Much, much different. It's no longer what it was before. Fasting is completely different. Okay. And not because fasting is bad, but because physiology has changed. Your body has changed. So the way your body responds after you're 40 to fasting is very different from the way your body will respond when you were much younger. Okay. And today I'm going to tell you exactly why this happens. Okay, let's start with reality, the real problem. After menopause, or even during perimenopause, three major biological changes are happening. Your estrogen declines. Okay, that is what helps us to stay curvy, helps us to balance our mood. It declines. Your muscle becomes harder to build. You can see most of us are in the gym every day, but what we used to do is not cutting it. We're not making our bodies are not getting that muscle tone that we want, and we're lifting harder and stronger, but we're not just getting it. Okay. And our insulin sensitivity drops. That's why in menopause, perimenopause, a lot of us become insulin resistant, or we even develop type 2 diabetes. Okay, not because we're eating badly when we're younger. It's just physiology. It's not your fault. It's just your body happening to you. Okay. Now, muscle is no longer easy to maintain. You can walk your 10K steps a day, but you're not losing weight as you used to lose. It's not your fault. It's just your body doing its thing. Okay. Now, many women will now say, I don't eat more gel, but I'm still putting on weight. And then when we don't even lose weight, we even now cut down more on what we are eating. Wrong approach. Wrong approach. And then when Lenten season comes, or when Ramadan comes, or when there's this detox program or this intermittent, we jump on it very, very quickly, hoping that, okay, when we're not even eating at all, we lose weight. And we find out that, yes, we lose weight, but certain areas that are holding on to fat even more. And once we are back to eating normally, after the fasting period is over, we gain the weight even times 2 of what we had. Okay. It's not about calories. It's not about whether you're eating keto or whether you're eating, it's just simply your body doing its thing. Okay. Now, there's a reason why fasting backfires for a lot of us when we are over 40. Talking to you from personal experience. You fast, you lose the weight, your clothes feel lighter, but your body holds on to fat in certain areas, especially when you're menopausal. And then once the fasting period is over, even when you're not even eating, and you try to maintain the way you used to eat during the fasting period, you just find that weight comes back on even more than before. Okay. Fasting amplifies whatever foundation you already have. So if you've had a foundation of whether you are not eating well or you overeat, when you fast, your body amplifies. What do I mean by amplifies it? It simply means that your body exaggerate whatever happens, whatever you had in your body for. So if you've been eating wrongly, your body takes in the excess calories, turns it into fat. So when you're now fasting and you're not eating your normal calories, your body holds on very tight to those calories you do eat and converts it same way into fat. Okay, so you have to ensure that this doesn't happen, and that's what I'm here to tell you. Okay, now some of us will lose weight during fasting, you gain it back, you lose fat, you lose muscle, but you won't gain the muscle back. You gain the fat back, but you won't gain the muscle back. Why does this happen? Okay, and it's because muscle is your metabolic engine. When you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. Okay, anytime you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. It becomes harder for your metabolism to rev up again, right? So you have to have a shift in your thinking. You have to totally shift. You have to take away your mind from, okay, anytime I'm fasting, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to, just take your mind away from that and reorientate yourself to, instead of asking, how do I lose weight during fasting? A better question is, how do I protect my muscle during fast so that your metabolism doesn't tank? Your metabolism doesn't shut down during fasting. Do you understand? A lot of people that fast for extended periods, you find out that they don't, after a while, they stop losing weight and their bodies just hold on to fat. A lot of people that fast for a very, very long time, people that do 70 days fasting, after a while, they don't even lose weight anymore because their metabolism has tanked. So what you need to do is during fasting, protect your muscles when you are over 40. Protect your muscles. Good. Now there are some muscle protection rules. One, walking is all powerful. Walk every day. Walk. Even if it's just 20 minutes walking. Okay? So if for instance it's suho, light walking. If it's length for you, light walking 10 minutes in the morning. Just do that, okay? 10 minutes. And in the evening after iftar or when you break your fast as a Christian, another 10 or 20 minutes, okay? Walking is mandatory, okay? While you're walking, don't undereat, okay? When you break your fast, break it with intention. What do I mean with intention? Complex carbohydrates, okay? Good fats, okay, and a good source of protein. Don't undereat. A lot of us we just say, we're no because naturally after a while you're not hungry when you're fasting, especially for Christians during Lent or during any other Christian fasting, because we don't eat early in the mornings, okay. By the time it's evening, you're no longer hungry, so it's just like your stomach has shrunk, so you're eating less. But don't fall into that trap. Deliberately eat a proper meal, okay? Deliberately fuel yourself properly. Deliberately give your gut what it needs. Don't undereat, okay? When you undereat, you put your body under stress. When your body is under stress, your hormones become imbalanced. When your hormones become imbalanced, fat loss will not happen. Your gut is not okay, then your body will not be okay. Good. Number 2 rule, squat frequently. For those that have been following me for a long time, you know that squatting for me is golden. Every day is squatting. Why? Because it's a form of strength training. And 2, it helps with insulin resistance. So squat frequently. You can do your squats, usually I do like during this Lenten period, you can do like 100 squats a day. You can start with 50 and then break it up. Don't do all the 50 at all so that your cortisol levels don't rise. Break it up, okay? Break it up. You can do 15 in the morning, maybe, after suho, and then another 15 midday, and then remaining the balance after iftar. For Lent, you can do 10 after your morning walk just before you leave the house. Then midday or sometime before it's too hot, you can do another 20 and then do the balance in the evening. But just break it up so that you don't allow your cortisol to rise, but squat frequently. That one is a game changer. Even when you're just trying to balance your blood sugar level, squatting is a game changer. Then prioritize your protein timing. What do I mean by protein timing? Eat protein anytime you're breaking your fast. It is essential. Every time you break your fast, or every time you're having a meal, whether it is suho or iftar, have a protein with it. And then when you're breaking your meals for Christians, have a protein with it. A good source of protein, okay? If you're going to have eggs mixed with sardines or something. So you have a good source of protein. Prioritize protein. Ensure that protein is key when you're breaking your fast. Okay, now you are walking, you are squatting, you are doing protein. There are some warning signs to watch for. Okay, if for instance during fasting you are persistently dizzy, or for instance you have you wake up and then you usually have a lot of strength and you're doing your activities up and down, and then you just begin to experience this rapid strength decline. And then also if you have extreme fatigue, you know that you need to slow down. Okay, slow down, slow down. Don't stop walking. But instead of doing 10 minutes, do like 5 minutes, and then add more protein to your meals. Okay, add more protein to your meals. Now here's what I want you to remember. Fasting is a seasonal thing. It shouldn't be a all the time thing. It's a seasonal thing. Okay, but your metabolism is with you all your life. So don't let fasting tank your metabolism. Don't let fasting ruin your metabolism. It is essential that you keep your metabolism intact. And you do that by the 3 rules I've given you. You keep walking, you keep squatting, and you keep prioritizing protein. Now, if you want to learn more about this, okay, there's a small ebook that will be coming out shortly, okay, that also have meal ideas for your suho and iftar, and for breaking your Christian fast as well for during Lent, and also your the exercise protocol that you need to ensure that you maintain your metabolism during this um, um, fasting season. So you come out of it not only lighter, you'd have lost weight, but you also be stronger, not softer. Okay, so if this resonated with you, please save it, share it, and keep um, keep tuned to this channel. Thank you. Bye.